back to the indoor sports hall of the Teslim Balogun Stadium in Lagos, where GOtv Boxing Night 16 is unfolding. 3 bouts have gone by. We're going into the 4th bout of the night, and it will feature a national Bantamweight challenge bout. And let's go into the ring for Gbenga Adeyemi, the first to call out the 2 boxers.
Ladies and gentlemen, our 4th bout is a 4-round national super bantamweight challenge bout. In the blue corner, Elijah Opeyemi.
The GOtv next gen search, and that's what we're talking about, that they call him Sense. And we'll see Elijah Opeyemi, Adeyemi, and I will be seeing what sense he will be bringing to the ring. Let's go back into the ring now.
Sheriff Oshe Ogunbanjo. I'm hotter than fire. In the blue corner, he weighed in at 54.8 kilograms. This is his first professional fight. Elijah Opeyemi. In the red corner, weighed in at 55.5 kilograms. This is his first professional fight. Sheriff Oshe Ogunbanjo. Our judges are Adetola Jacobs, Alani Sulaiman, and Wahab Martins. Our referee is Segun Adesoya.
I'm Segun Adesoya, the center referee for this 4 rounds Bantamweight national contest. If you are told to box, you box. If you are told to break, you break. No hitting below the belt, no use of elbow, no use of rabbit punch. You adhere to the rules and regulations. And if you are found fouled, you will be penalized. The chief seconds have the right to throw in the towel if any of the boxers is in trouble. You greet yourself at the beginning of the first round, and you greet yourself at the beginning of the last round.
And so everything, all systems set to go for this bout. We got a 17-year-old Elijah Sands of Opeyemi making his debut, fighting another debutant, Sharif Oshe Ogunbanjo.
Let's see whether the youthfulness of Sands, who seems to have a very good name in his nickname, supposedly a very intelligent and intellectual fighter.
And that's him clad in gold and white. And his opponent, much older, at 24 years of age, clad in blue and white. And of course, Sands himself showing really some great sense for his age and professional rank. His very first bout. I think I like his conditioning.
Yeah, it looks very well conditioned. Look at the way he throws the punches as well, and the way he eludes the punches. In this kind of bout, you want to see him as the one who's at a disadvantage because he's got a shorter reach, but he seems to have good footwork. And like you said, look at those shots.
But I just saw earlier on a left hook, you know, stopping him from further aggression. That's a slip. That's not a knockdown. The young man was becoming too quick and, of course, misjudged and went down, but it wasn't a knockdown.
I think he needs to be a bit careful. You know, he's much younger, and he tends to be a bit naive in the way he lunges forward.
Did you see that left hook landing again? When the young man is stopping him and keeping him at bay, and he comes charging forward again, and some great. Oh, it goes for the body shot.
I think if he can continue with the body shots, if he's going to use his nickname, which he sends, I think the next thing for him to do is not look out for any serious stuff in the first round. Try and connect a lot of body punches so that by second or third round, he's going to get his opponent in serious trouble.
This one looking like a knockdown. That was a knockdown, yes. The referee delivering the count. The first knockdown.
The fans don't like that, but a knockdown is a knockdown. Referee's not meant to be looking at the reaction of the fans before he does his job on the ring.
Oh, that's a boy that can deliver a bone-crushing shot if given the opportunity, and if the loophole is open.
I think his camp should look at the fact that they should tell him to try because of his disadvantage of the reach. Every time he tries to launch forward carelessly, he's going to get caught. They should tell him, draw the opponent to be closer to you and go for counter-punching.
Sharif Oshe Ogunbanjo showing enough experience that might be very, very dangerous for the young man sense. Sharif Ogunbanjo with the jabs, and of course is not going for the power punches. Just looking for the jabs, and now he wants to throw a combination, not quite getting it right.
Yeah, that's what Sharif Ogunbanjo should be doing. He's taller, he's got the better reach. All he needs to do is keep him at bay, keep throwing those jabs every time. It means his hands have to be very busy, especially his left hands, which he uses for the jabs. It's obvious that if Opeyemi can catch him with a good shot, he might not survive it. So he needs to keep him at bay.
End of the first round of this scheduled 4. That first round definitely for me goes to Sharif Oshe Ogunbanjo. The young man Elijah Sands of Opeyemi really showing aggression, and it was the aggressor almost all through, but non-effective aggression won't get you anywhere in the world of boxing. He needs to slow down, he needs to take it easy, he needs to be calm, he needs to time his punches, he needs to watch his opponent. And when he goes lunging, and take a look at some of the action there. That was a slip for the young man.
You can see the angry look on his face, and that was as a result of the fact that he lunged too high. And then the moment the punch gets ducked, you lose your total footing, and that's exactly what happened to him.
And I give that first round to Sharif.
I totally agree with you on that one. It was a bit more technical. He landed a lot more telling punches than his opponent.
All right, let's get into the second round now. We might just see a turnaround in this fight. It will be interesting for the man clad in gold and white. Elijah sends Opeyemi. You know, Nero, this is the kind of boxer that he needed the corner to be shouting out the instructions because the young man is going to get into his head to keep you know, being the ineffective aggression.
Yeah, he's got the aggression, and if he channels it very well, he's meant to be using it to win. You can see what he just did there. I mean, he's not allowing his opponent any breathing space. There's a flurry of punches coming every now and then, but he needs to do it strategically. You can't keep doing it all the time.
Exactly. Should have really said ineffective aggression. And now that young man is trying to get a combination going.
He seems to be taking the second round. So far, so good for him.
And I'm sure in the future, this is the kind of boxer that will go for brawls. He's not retreating in any way anytime he goes forward.
I mean, look at he keeps using that body punch, and it seems to be working for him. You'll notice that Sharif has been slowed down a bit, and Sharif is also very cautious with the way he's going forward.
Body short from Oshe. The man is sense. Now he's beginning to get his acts together, changing the style that he came in with in the first round. This one much better from him. Body short.
But you have to give it back to Sharif. He's taking this boy on, and he keeps, you know, trailing him everywhere he's going. And then Sense is beginning to fight the kind of fight everybody expects from him.
So a big right hand from him earlier on. The fans, the cheer. They have seen as something to really cheer.
It's definitely one for the future.
Exactly.
Definitely one for the future.
You know, when Sharif Oshe counter-punched, the fans said they liked that as a young man that didn't retreat. Stood right there fighting back.
So much energy. Absolutely finely conditioned. Those body shots once again. And you see, he keeps creating the opening whenever he lands those body punches. Oh, that is a very unfair one.
Yeah,
well, you know what? He took it in a good stride. He just walked away from there.
Noisy atmosphere here. He didn't hear the bell, and it went sending that right hand after the bell had gone. Before that bell went, it was Sense that actually was getting the upper hand in all.
Absolute second round for Sense there. And I'm not too sure. Do you think maybe he should have been deducted there, Sharif? Because we all heard that punch, and we all heard the bell. It wasn't like he had launched the punch before the bell went. He heard the bell and landed it.
Sometimes he will not say if he had
so
it.
So you give him a benefit of the doubt.
The benefit of the doubt, definitely. Fans at the ringside enjoying this one. And of all the 4 bouts that we have seen, this is the 4th bout, by the way. This one has been the best of them all so far.
So we have a round each for both boxes. But one thing I can say conveniently, if you ask me who probably is in the lead for my own commentary box, I would give it to Sense because it was a total display in that second round. Whereas the first round, I just think Sharif just managed to edge that one.
It's still 10-9.
Yeah, but in terms of points, you want to look at it as who scored more.
Still 10-9, 0. So 10-9, 10-9 for the 2 boxers after the 2 rounds. We will see who takes the 3rd round.
And Sense needs to be very, very cautious. He's not protecting his face a lot more, as much as he should. So whenever he's going for the kill, he should watch out and know that Sharif can also counter-punch as well.
Yeah, he leaves himself open. And if Sharif is taking note of that, he would have tried to finish the man off, because when you leave yourself open in the world of boxing, you leave yourself open to a deadly punch. And even might get a sucker punch that will send you to the canvas. Oh, that's a good right hook from Sharif. Referee didn't notice that Sense had to use one of the hand to hold back ahead of the opponent. Sharif looking a little bit tired, but then he'll go on. Sometimes age tells he's 24, his opponent is 17. Both of them making their debut professionally in the world of boxing.
He's quick, he's well conditioned, fantastic footwork. That's all the things you need in a boxer, and he's got a fantastic punch as well. But he just needs to find the right time to send those punches in. Talking about Sense here. If he was as calculating as Sharif, he probably would have taken Sharif out.
Definitely, with what you've seen, that's a prospect.
Absolutely, absolutely. He just needs to be trained by some of the best around here.
I agree totally with you, but he's caught there with that right hand, and now it is Sharif.
And you know what? He's done the right thing. When you get caught, when you suffer, the next thing for you to do is to clinch, and that's exactly what he's done there.
Tried to clinch, didn't work, but he evaded the punches very well. The punches from Sharif Oshe. That's a good way, that's way to go for the young man.
Sharif should have him right now, if you ask me. It looks like Sense is getting tired. And there you go. That's the end of the third round there. Good display by both boxers. And I think we're stalemated so far. This third round probably goes both ways. I think I would declare this third round a draw.
So some of the actions earlier on, notice the fight, that's a left hook coming from Sense Opeyemi. Action from the third round. We're going into the final round of the scheduled four for these two debutants.
Now this is where Sense needs to be a bit sensible about this fight. He shouldn't get ahead of himself. It's been a great fight so far for him. All he should know is that the older boxer will be frustrated by now, thinking that Sense has gotten the better side of him as well. So he should be a bit more sensible. Pick the older boxer and use his footwork, which he has a better footwork than his opponent.
Avoid being hit. Just stay there, do the right thing, run around, because definitely the judges will give the fight to him. He's been the aggressor all the while. An effective aggression we saw in the second round, he won, and of course the third round also. So all he needs to do is just be there and not getting hit. Don't be careless.
This is not a time for you to get careless. Just play safe.
But it looks like we are biased and giving the fight to him already.
Not really, not really. It is because of what he has displayed here. It's a young star, a greenhorn if you want to call him that. Both of them debutants, but you can sense that Sharif has been involved in amateur boxing for longer than this young guy.
All right then, I agree with you. Sharif with the jab. Oh, that's wayward.
That's exactly what we talked about. Frustrate the opponent, let him throw loose punches, and then you capitalize on him.
That body shot again. Body shots that can destroy a man's rib.
Now he's exactly doing what we told him to do. It's like he's listening to us here, walking away from the man. See what he's doing once again. Let the man chase you, and that's the way you're going to let him lose his attention, and you go for him. But he's swinging very widely. That's the problem here. But he looks tired as well.
Come by as the years go by. The young man Sense Opeyemi. Oh, that body shot again. almost on the same sport. The fourth rib-cracking shot from this young lad, Opeyemi Elijah. They call him Sense, and he's been very sensible in the last 2 rounds. I should say from the second round, he's shown a lot of sense.
He's got punches once again, and it's working. It's actually working wonders. He's tired, you can see him the way he's moving, but he's just got a few more seconds to win this bout. And I say it's a close one, but I'm calling it from my commentary box here. I'm calling it for Opeyemi Elijah. Of course, I'm not a judge. It stands to be corrected, but from what we have seen here, I think he looks to have edged this.
Yeah, this is a fight that will go all the way to Elijah Sense. Opeyemi, unofficial yet from us, but we will wait what the judges will come by the scores. The way it goes, I'll give 3 rounds. So, or you give 2.5, but I'll give all 3 rounds. Apart from the first round, which of course I gave to Sharif. The next 3 rounds from me to Elijah Opeyemi. We're going to see what the judges have been putting together by the time the papers get to the ring announcer to announce the winner of this exciting bout that we just saw. And from the 5th bout of the night, we'll be talking about the entrance of the big boys, the experienced crooners in the world of boxing.
The rookies have had their time. I don't know, a few minutes from now, it'll be time to see the experienced ones.
Enter the big boys. Into the ring we go for the official announcement of this last bout.
Ladies and gentlemen, judge number 1 scores it 39-37. Judge number 2 scores it 40-37. Judge number 3 scores it 39-37. Winner by unanimous decision, Elijah
Elijah Saints Opeyemi, congratulations to the young man. When we come back from this short break, we will be entering, we're seeing the entrance of the big boys in the professional career of boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, on your World of Champions, we'll take a break and we'll be right back on GOtv Boxing Night 16.